What's up, everybody? This is DaYDreaMz. Thanks for coming back to the channel for another Clash of Kings video. And today, it is time to make Clash of Kings great again. And you guys know that we cannot do this without everybody's support. So, I'm going to need all of you guys to tweet and Facebook share this video to everybody. Put it all over the Clash of Kings social media. They have to see this video so that we can get in their face. And we can't be nice anymore about it. I've tried to be nice about it. I don't want to destroy the game. And you know what? If they don't fix this and if they don't do it, I cannot ethically support this game anymore. And, you know, I'll do everything in my power to take my 11,000 viewers who support me here to another game. Because there are similar games to Clash of Kings. They're not quite as good, but maybe one will come out. They should be blessed that another game hasn't come out that's fair and balanced. And it's not just the same old thing as Clash of Kings. So, let's go ahead and get into the game. But before I start talking about making Clash of Kings great again, you guys need to understand how great Clash of Kings was 1 year ago. I'll take that back. 8 months ago, Clash of Kings was a great game. It was such a great game that a player without any money, with hard work and dedication, could go from Castle 1 to Castle 30 without spending a single dollar. They wouldn't do it as fast as the person spending money. They wouldn't be as powerful as the person spending money. But now they've made the game so bad that if you're not spending thousands of dollars, you're basically irrelevant in the game. So let's go ahead and get into that. So back 8 months ago, there were no prestiges. There were no SVIPs. There were no stones that you need. So let's go ahead and get into why this is so bad. So the prestige badge came out first. The prestige castles, which was very bad because you can get to maybe prestige 2 without spending any money. You can earn about 20 badges a day through events, monsters, all that good stuff. But after prestige 2, it is literally impossible to make it to prestige 5 without spending a good bit of money. So that was the first mess up they made. So now the game's out of balance. You have to spend a lot of money to even compete in the game. But then they made it even worse. They made it to where if you're on a team and you don't have at least one player who's willing to spend, I don't know, $7,000, $8,000 or more on SVIP 10, which gives you the Super Rally. Why Super Rally is so important is because if you don't have a Super Rally where it gives you, here, let's see if it'll show it. The Super Rally gives you the statistics of the person who sets the rally. So if it's someone with very strong science that spends a lot of money that can afford to buy all the stones, the Graphim stones, the research stones, get all this science, then you're going to have a very strong rally. Now, if the enemy team has the Super Rally and you don't have the Super Rally, you're basically screwed and there's nothing you can do. Literally nothing you can do to beat it. You could rally 1,000,000 times and 10 rallies are not even as strong as one Super Rally. It's so far unbalanced that was the first red flag where I knew this game was going in a very, very bad direction. And, you know, that's when I made my first Make Clash of Kings Great Again video, guys. And, you know, since they did that, they did release the $5 a week badge pack, which can, you know, if you can spend $5 a week now, you can at least prestige to maybe prestige 3. But it's going to take you a very long time to get prestige 5 just getting the $5 badge pack. So that was a very bad thing. But since then, it's gotten even worse. Now they have the Graphim stones. So this is where we get into the whole type of the video where it's about the stones. The stones are so bad. Let's go to the Graphim stones. So as you can see, you can earn stones by hitting monsters, but you can only earn so many stones a day. Why is that? Because you can only hit 100 monsters a day. So you're going to fall so far behind on the Graphim stone, and you're never going to be able to get nearly the amount of buffs that someone who's buying the $100 Graphim stone packs can get. Let's just take a look at it. 14% attack, 14% defense, 10% cavalry damage, 10% archer damage, 10% chariot damage, and 3% soldiers wounded when attacking castles. So this gives the people that are spending so much money an even bigger advantage on top of everybody. Basically, they've made it to where one person is God. The person who spends that much money is God. Before, they weren't God because even one attack, if a level 30 attacked another level 30, if a level 30 that spent 50 grand and had, let's say, 100 million power attacked a person that spent 0 money but had T10 troops, the difference in the attack wouldn't be so great to where one person could take that person out, you know, with one attack. But now, with all these extra buffs, it just makes it absolutely ridiculous, and especially if the person is setting a super rally, because then the whole alliance has elaborate research. So they've made it to where one person's God, and it's just ridiculous. So the Graphim Stone is terrible. I think we can all agree on that. So then they had to think of what else can we do to quickly destroy the game but make a lot of money. And they thought of it. Let's go down here to elite troops. So now I can get my castle cheaper. That's great. So I'll spend all my research stones getting my castle cheaper. Okay. Now let's go down here to War Maniac, which is a very important science. It gives you 1% troop attack. It costs 1,800 research stones. Now, let me show you how many research stones you can get from gathering resources. So, I believe it'll be in, it's not in battle reports. Where would the, let's see. Okay, resource gathering report. Okay, so here's 10,500 mithril. 2 research stones. That's hours of gathering on one march. Let's see if I got a super mine march. Okay, 42,000 iron. And it's still 2 stones. Let's see. Oh, here we go. This is an all-night, literally 15-hour supermine march, 355,000 iron, 14 research stones. It's going to take me a month to get 1 science done. The research stones are terrible. They need to start giving us way more research stones in the gathering. And even then, the people that are buying these $100 packs with research stones are getting so far ahead, it makes it absolutely ridiculous. Even someone like me that spends hundreds, I even spend thousands of dollars, but just a few $1,000s. I don't spend tens of thousands of dollars, so even with me it's impossible. I can't even buy, even if I buy a $100 research stone pack, that's only going to get me a few sciences, and it's, even if I can buy 1 pack, I'm so far ahead of people that can't buy any packs that the 12,000 research stones I can buy in 1 pack would take people months to gather. So it's just getting so bad that I had to make this video, guys. So, okay, we've already went over the prestige badges, the SVIP. That's 2 things you cannot achieve without spending a lot of money. Then we went into Graphim Stone. That's 3 things you can't, if you don't spend money, you're not going to have. That's 3. And then 4 is the research stones in the college. So there's one more that I forgot that was actually introduced before that. And that are these right here. The blueprints. Oops, it's not going to show it to me because I'm not, or yeah, it will. So right here, these blueprints. Let me tell you what. On my main castle, I have spent months hitting these monsters every day. 100 monsters every single day, and I have about 20 full blueprints. But if I spend $100 to buy 1 blueprint pack, I can get 100 of them in 1 package. So that's going to be what? $600 for each piece of equipment. Yeah, so if I want to spend $600, I can have my level 43 equipment. But if I don't spend that, it's impossible for me to get them. So now that's 5 things that they totally messed up on. Now, while we're on to showing them all the bad things they've done with the game, let me give them some credit and show them one good thing they've done with the game. Dragon Glass. Dragon Glass should be an example for how they should do the rest of these items. Dragon Glass, you can buy packs of Dragon Glass, that's true, right? But guess what else you could do? You can win the Dragon Campaign. You can win all the other events. There's so many events that you can win Dragon Glass in that it makes it Ancient Battlefield, Dragon Campaign. All these events give you Dragon Glass if you work hard and you win it. So why can't they give us these other stones and blueprints in these events? That's because I'm assuming they want us to spend all that money on it. But listen, Clash of Kings, I'm sure you're listening to this video right now because I guarantee you're getting thousands of people sending this to you. You have to keep at least, there's not even an illusion of fairness that you're giving us. It's just completely, you're completely overwhelming it. And I had to make this video because I can't ethically promote this game anymore. And my channel was built around Clash of Kings. 90% or so of my followers are Clash of Kings. And I love these guys. They're everything to me. I wake up every day happy that I get to make videos, and I've made so many friends from this game. But for me to continue lying to them and pretending like everything's okay with the game and it's not, I can't do that. So I had to make this video because I'm not going to let people waste their time and money on a game that isn't being fair to them. So let me show you something else you did good with before we get into some more terrible decisions you guys have made. And they're terrible, believe me, they're terrible. So let's go ahead and go into the princess and the prince. So as you can see, I maxed out my princess with resources, and I maxed out my prince with resources. So let me show you why you did something good here. Because with the prince and the princess, you don't have to spend any money. Sure, you can spend money and buy more resources, but I was able to max my prince and princess out and get all this attack and defense, and get that attack, the infantry attack and defense, and I did it because I worked hard and collected resources and raided resources from the enemy. This was a good thing you did here, Clash of Kings, because even people not spending money are able to donate their resources that they gather and plunder, and then you can't, they don't have to spend money on it unless they want to buy resources, which is fine. Buying resources and speed ups and stuff is fine. So that's a couple of things that are important. Let's go ahead and check out another bad decision that you guys have made with the game. So let's get into the dragon. Everyone was so happy when you showed us the dragon and that the dragon was coming. Everyone was so hyped that they were going to have another type of troop to upgrade. So I went ahead and I've got mine upgrading, but look, it goes down in this too much, and once it goes down, you literally can't get it back up. Mine's at 17 out of 440. It's literally impossible to get it back up, and when it travels, it gets 1 stone. So here's what, that's bad enough that I can't even recharge my dragon because I sleep more than 8 hours, but it gets even worse is that you're selling the dragon packs. Let's just go through the packs right now. Mithril pack, home construction, equipment forging, resource pack, mithril pack, home construction. Okay, so you don't have the dragon pack right now, which gives like 1,200 of the magic stones, but let's go to upgrade. So let's go ahead and hit the upgrade button and I can show you. So it takes all these stones, but you can't get more. You can get them from the merchant, the traveling merchant, and advanced. Okay, so you can only get them from the merchant, and you literally get hardly any. But what they're failing to tell you right here is that you can buy them. You can buy them. You get for $100 like 1,200 of these bad boys. Do you know how long it would take a person that's not spending money to collect enough stones to even get their dragon to a relevant stage where it's actually going to do anything? You have to fix these type of things. You have to at least make it somewhat fair. Just give us like a hint of fairness and we'll be happy. But right now it's so far gone that honestly, the game's on life support, and you can go to any kingdom and see this. The game's dying out. I'm watching subscribers. I'm getting less and less people that are like happy about the game. I read the comments every day and everybody's complaining about all of these things. So that's another bad thing you've done. So it gets worse. Now, my favorite event in the game, this is the best thing you guys have ever done. This event right here, the Dragon Campaign. It's a beautiful event. Wonderful event. I love it so much. I actually look forward to it every day. And by the way, guys, I do a live stream every day of the Dragon Campaign. It's at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. A little plug for the Dragon Campaign. But this is my favorite thing in the game, the Dragon Campaign. But guess what they did? You guys went and added 70% attack and defense bonuses for the Dragon Campaign. What the heck is that? Do you guys understand how much of a bonus that is? Guess what that makes it where? That makes it to where if you do not have that bonus in the Dragon Campaign and you're fighting, you're basically irrelevant. So now you're making it to where we have to pay $100 to play our favorite events. You're getting out of hand. I'm looking you in the eye right now. You're getting out of hand, and someone had to call you on it, and I'm very, very happy to do so. And I'd love to look you in the eyes and ask you what you're doing when you guys approve of things like this. You guys have a big office. You got all these employees. Who in the right mind actually signs off on some of this stuff? Because I'm telling you what, you need to start coming to the community before you do these things, because we're the ones that pay your bills, and we're the ones that play this game, promote this game. I promote this game for free every single day here on my channel, and you know, like I said, I can't ethically do it anymore because of these decisions that you're making. So you guys probably got a lot of people pissed off, and by the way, that's the first semi-cuss word that I've said in this video because I'm trying to remain professional. But you got everybody mad, so I'm sure they told you guys you can't do 70%. So now you've cut them down to like 40%. Listen, they need to be none at all. They need to be none at all. You can't have any percent bonuses in an event as pure as the Dragon campaign. You guys have playoffs for this shit. Oh my god, I gotta stop that. You guys have playoffs for this stuff. So how are you gonna have a fair system when you literally have to pay to do it? And guess what? You didn't just ruin the Dragon campaign. You've got those packs for Ancient Battlefield and Kingdom Conquest as well. So I guarantee every Prestige 5 has to buy those, or else you're not even going to be able to compete with the other Prestige 5s. And everybody who's not a Prestige 5, well, everything else they've done in the game has basically made you irrelevant too. And that's what makes this so disheartening, is this game used to be so pure, so fun. Literally only 8 months ago, in less than a year, you took a top 5 grossing app in the App Store, one of the top games, top mobile games that everyone loves to play around the world, and you've destroyed it. It is on life support. That's why I had to make this video. So I'm making a lot of complaints and I'm saying a lot of things, and you probably are asking me, well, what would you do to fix this game? You don't want to know what I would do, because I understand that it's impossible to take all this stuff away, because then you'd have to refund all these people their money. So if you can't take things away, how are we going to make it better? Well, a couple of things that I can say is that make it to where we can hit more monsters and get more from the resources. So all these things I said that were a problem, the Graphim stone, the research stones, the blueprints, all these things that you can gain from monsters and events, you need to stop capping it at a certain amount. Now, I understand that you want to stop the botters. Well, here's the thing, is that we post videos of the botters all the time. People send you like the coordinates of bot farms. It's so easy to stop the botters. I don't understand why it's so hard and why it makes it such a big deal. But if you can't do that, I don't know what you're going to be able to do to fix the game, because basically you're letting the bot companies dictate the direction of your game, and you can't do that. You need to stop them and then let the people play the game and have fun at it. And even if maybe you're just gonna have to let the bot farmers go, and you're gonna have to just let them, reap the rewards from the monsters and from the gathering of the resources, but you can't punish the players and the average player and the people who don't spend. Trust me, you probably have millions of players that don't spend $1 on this game, but they're the ones that are like, they're like the ones that keep this game going, because without them, the game, it would die out. You have to have an equal balance of players in the game, or else it's going to die out. So guys, I hope I didn't forget anything in this video. I think I, mentioned most of it. I understand with the safe resources, you guys had to do that because of the bot farmers. I understand safe resources. I'm not going to argue with you about safe resources, but all of these other things that you've added, where if people don't spend thousands of dollars, they can't compete, you're going to have to make a way where the non-spending players can get these items, or else the game's going to die out. So thank you guys so much for watching. Remember that we're in this together. Teamwork truly does make the dream work in this situation, because if you guys do not share this on every one of you should go share this on Twitter and on Facebook to the Clash of Kings page. I'll leave their links in the description. We have to get in their face, and we have to let them know that they have to fix the game. It's on life support. If they do not fix the game now, I don't even give it to the end of the year before it dies out. I certainly won't be playing it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let's make Clash of Kings great again. 8 months ago, this was the best game in the App Store. We all loved it. Now, I can barely play it. I log in. I barely have... I just record it for you guys. So, thank you guys so much. Remember, I have your back in this one. I'm putting my neck on the line just for you guys. So, thank you guys so much. Let's do it. Let's make Clash of Kings great again. And I'll see you tomorrow with a regularly scheduled video. Let's destroy the social media. I want this video everywhere. Let's make sure that they understand that they've destroyed a beautiful, beautiful thing, and we have to fix it. Let's do it together. Peace.